Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn Unit 4 Paper 1 EVS or Environmental Studies, alright? So what are learning resources? So today we are going to understand what do we mean by learning resources or what are the learning materials, alright? So learning resources are materials, tools or methods that facilitate the process of acquiring knowledge, skills or understanding about a particular subject or topic. See, now whenever we speak about learning resources, what do we mean? We mean the materials or the resources or the tools which helps us to, or the methods which helps us to facilitate our process of teaching or acquiring knowledge, skills or understanding about a particular topic or subject. All right, so these are the resources, the learning resources which helps or aid in the process of teaching and learning, right? And this makes the process of teaching and learning more effective and a more prosperous one, right? So these resources are designed to support and enhance learning experiences for individuals in various educational settings such as schools, colleges, universities, or even for self-directed learning outside formal institutions. So these resources are designed in a very different way, in a very specific way. Why? To support and enhance the process of learning and its related experiences for individuals in various educational settings, be it in schools, be it in college, universities, institutions, or even when one is self-directed in learning, or that is outside the formal institution. All right, so learning resources can take various forms, including, see, there are different type of learning materials, or there are different type of learning resources which we shall be discussing one by one. However, we are not going to go into so much of detail into all this, because these are simple subtopics which you can easily browse by yourself and you can understand, right? And these are something which are related to us directly or indirectly in everyday life. All right, so let us see learning resources. What are the different type of learning resources? The first of all, we have textbooks and reference books. So we all see from the time immemorial, we already know that we are using different type of books, right? Starting from the very first class of, that is the nursery class itself, we are using the books, right? We are using the books, the written materials. We are using the blackboards. So the teachers, they sing, they teach us ABCD, and all these ABCD, A for apple, B for ball, all these are written where? It is written in the textbooks, right? So, or the reference book. So we all know what are the printed materials and how does it help us, right? So printed or digital material that provide in-depth information of specific subjects. See, doesn't mean the textbook we are using only in nursery or primary sections. We are using the textbook or the printed materials even till university or the PhD level, right? Now, online courses and e-learning platforms. See, this is very famous these days, right? In the present scenario, we all know the different types of online courses available and the different e-learning platforms available, right? So interactive courses delivered through the internet, often with multimedia elements. See, my channel itself, that is Ashok Tutorial, is also an online learning platform, right? We are not meeting in person, but yes, we are connected virtually with each other, right? Whatever the queries or information you want to ask from me, I am able to share it with you only through the online mode as of now, right? So my channel, and the purpose of my channel is to educate you, is to teach you, is to prepare you for the Mtet examinations by providing whatever help I can do for you, right? So these my channel itself, Ashok Tutorial, is an example of online courses or online learning platforms. All right, now educational videos. See, again, this Ashok Tutorials, our channel makes the video which is related to the to education, right? For educational purposes, we are making the videos. Now, video content that explains concepts, demonstrate procedures, or present educational content. So what do we do in our channel? We make videos on education, right? On the purpose of education for Mtet examination. So our channel again is an example of educational video, right? Now podcast and audio resources. So audio recordings covering educational topic or discussion. See, these days podcast and audio recordings are very much popular, right? So you all know very well what are different type of podcast we listen and what are the different type of audio lectures we are listening, right? So even our channel, there it is, though it is a video, but only you can hear my voice, right, which is in the form of an audio. So website and blogs. So you also know there are different types of websites and different type of blogs which you can refer in the process of learning. Online platforms that offer educational content and resources. So from here also we can obtain different type of educational contents and resources. Now simulations and virtual labs, interactive virtual environments that allow learners to explore and experiment. So these are also a virtual labs, not the real one but the virtual one where the learners can explore and experiment for themselves. Now interactive software and apps, so educational softwares that engages learners through interactive activities. So we all know that there are different type of softwares and apps which helps us in the process of learning, right? Now educational games, see, game designed with educational objective to promote learning through play. We also know that the process of learning is becoming very easy day by day, right? It is becoming easier and easier, and now we have certain type of games which enhance our learning area, right, which help us to understand the different type of concepts in a better way through a playway method. Now learning management system, see, LMS, so digital platform used to manage, deliver and track educational content. See, in almost all the institution these days, what I see is that digital learning is there, digital classrooms are there, digital rooms are there, right, where we are using LMS, that is learning management systems. So here the digital board is there and the projector is there and different type of soft materials are there which the teacher use in order to enhance their in order to enhance their teaching, right? So hands-on material, physical object manipulative used to aid learning, especially in STEM fields. So hands-on materials which we can touch and feel. So we all know that as teachers we should make our teaching interesting by taking the teaching aid, different type of teaching aids, be it video, audio or creative materials or anything, the flashcards, the chart paper, right? So these can be the different type of the materials which we can use in order to educate the learners. Now worksheets and exercises, printable material with practices access to reinforce learning. See, we all know that in the present scenario, in all the textbook you will find the exercises at the end of the chapter, right, and also the worksheets. Now why do we get these worksheets and exercises? So we get these worksheets and exercises to enhance the students, to check their understanding level, what they have understood and how much they have understood, right? So now flashcards. Now what are flashcards? Cards with information on one side and corresponding detail on the other side, used for memorization. See, flashcards are also a type of teaching aids which the teacher can use in order to help the learner understand the concept in a better way. Now local libraries, so repository of book, ebook, audiobook and other learning materials. So we also know that there are different type of learning materials in the which we can obtain from libraries. So even from ebooks, audiobooks, right? These days ebooks and audiobooks are very much famous. So we can use ebooks in order to understand the concept in which we are interested in a better way. We get different type of biographies, autobiographies in different type of apps which we can just plug in the earphone and listen and understand the entire book, what it has to say, right, with the help of audio platform. Now what we have, educational events and workshops, so in-person or online session conducted by experts or educators. So we also know, see, as our channel will grow more and more, if Ashok tutorials, one day it will grow more and more, right? So once it has grown enough, what we will do is that we will also conduct online classes, online sessions, online meeting, or online chit chat. So we will see, right, what to do, how to go about. Then tutors and mentors. So we also know that tuitions and mentor qualified individuals would provide personalized guidance and support to the learners. So this also helps in the process of learning. Then whiteboards and visual aids. So visual representation used for explanation and presentation. See, we, as much as visual materials we are using, the teaching becomes more and more effective when we are using the pictures, the videos, the GIFs, right? It can engage the learner for a longer amount of time, and it can help us to deliver our idea in a more professional and productive way, right? So study groups. So what is this study group? So collaborative learning groups where peers share knowledge and study together. So study groups are very important these days. So what it do is that the learner get the opportunity to learn from one another, right? They share their ideas, they share what they know, and the others, they share what they know. Then in this way, if I know something, I can teach the other group, and if other groups they know something which I don't know, they can also teach me the same, right? Now we have open educational resources, OER. So you, for your exam point of view, that is Mtet examination, you should know the full form of OER. So OER means open educational resources, free and openly licensed educational materials available online. See, we don't have to buy books anymore. Everything is available online, right? Everything is available on Google. So we just need to browse through it, right? We just need to type what we want, and all the contents are available there, right? And which are free of cost, and it has got the license as well, which means the materials which are available online are all, what to say, authentic, right? Now government initiatives. So educational programs or resources funded or supported by governments. So effective use of learning resources can significantly contribute to a person's educational journey, fostering deeper understanding and skill development. The choice of resources depend on individual preferences, learning goals, and the specific subject or topic of interest. So it says that government also have initiated several type of programs, right, in which they can make the process of teaching and learning more effective one, right? Now what are local resources for learning? So local resources for learning can include, see, we will talk about the local resources. So libraries, we all know what is a library. I think in almost every district we have got libraries, and also I know that in certain schools we have our own school library, right? So like, what do we find in the library? We find the books, the newspapers. So all these things are found, journals, magazines. So the students can make best use of it by going to the library and reading for a certain amount of time. Now community centers. Some community centers offer classes, workshops, or seminars on various subjects. So community centers also help in the process of teaching and learning by providing certain type of classes and workshops or seminars. Now educational institutions. So local schools, colleges, and universities may have community outreach programs or continuing education courses. So even when I was in my college, we had some outreach programs, right? So in which we were taken as different groups to certain type of places where we have learned a lot about the nature, where we have learned a lot about the human behavior, where we have learned a lot about each other, right? So this type of outing should also be encouraged. And then we have workshops and meetups. So look for local workshops or meetups focused on topics of interest to learn the others in your community. So we can organize different type of workshops and meetups where we can share our views and ideas. Museums and cultural centers. So many museums and cultural centers offer exhibit and educational programs. See, one of the best example I can give you is that Don Bosco Museum in Maulai, Shillong. So whenever you get an opportunity, do kindly visit the place, because it is full of it's full of culture, it's full of tradition, and it's full of knowledge. So whenever you get an opportunity, you should visit the place. And also you can visit this State Central Library, Captain Williamson Sangma Museum, no, in Shillong itself. So that also you can visit. All right. Now adult education centers. So these centers provide adult learners with opportunities to develop new skills or pursue interest. So adult education centers also help the adults in order to learn and give them enough opportunity to develop their certain skills. Non-profit organizations. Some non-profit organizations offer educational programs or resources for the local community. So we all have non-profit organization in and around us which are doing a fabulous job in order to help us, right? Now, public speaking clubs. Joining a public speaking club like Toastmaster can help improve communication skills. So there are different type of clubs in and around us which we can join in order to develop our different areas of interest, right? Now, professional networking event. Attend local networking event to learn from professionals in your field of interest. Same thing. So then, local experts and mentors. Seek out individuals with expertise in your area of interest who may be willing to mentor or provide guidance. So what in everything is not found in the book, right? So we can meet the elders, we can meet the mentors, we can meet the guide teachers, and we can learn from each and every one of them. We can learn from the nature itself, right? So remember that the availability of these resources may vary based on your location and the resources current status, or so it's a good idea to reach and inquire about what's available in your area. So everybody is not that fortunate in order to get all these learning resources in one place. So whatever, according to the place of our according to the place in which we stay, accordingly we should make use of whatever the learning resources we can avail, right? So these days we are very much fortunate because of online. All the platforms are available online, right? Especially the educational platform is available online, so which is giving us fruitful result and which is helping us in a best possible way. So we should make best use of all the educational platforms available online, right, as well as the offline one. So these were about this unit 4 was about the learning resources. So I think we have learned enough about this. So I think this is the end of this unit, and in the next video we are going to learn about unit 5, right? So thank you everyone for your patience and support. Thank you.